It was only opened in 2020, but quickly became one of the league's most recognizable venues. You're looking at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. Hello all, Kate Scott up here in the booth, and joining me as always, my partner, Brock Heward. All right, Brock, everyone hoping we see a competitive contest here, and both teams feel they can provide that.
Yeah, this should be a good one. I mean, you just stack these two teams up. We've all done our homework. They've done a lot more practice time and film watching and everything else. But by all accounts, the numbers will tell you, the talent would tell you, we're going to have a competitive chess match, and I can't wait to watch it.
Personnel is out. Everyone's ready to get this one going. And here we go from LA. He's going to field this at the 2.
What's good?
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Play action with Nix. Going deep right away. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Again on 2nd and 10, Nix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Might just be a little late to get the ground game going, opening up this game with back-to-back passes. But when you come out of the gate slow and you put yourself behind the sticks, you really don't get in that rhythm you want to find early.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Out of the gun, it's Nix. That's caught for the 1st. That one goes for 25 yards. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Irvin here from the gun. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Nix off the play action. Buying some time, trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in the air, how many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't, they call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
He lays out over the middle to bring that one in.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Offense going for it here. 4th and 5. Nix now to throw. He throws a bullet down the left sideline. And that's a Tampa Bay touchdown. What an outstanding opening series, partner. They just wore down that defense as they marched their way to the end zone.
Yeah, it took a whole bunch of that opening script to find a touchdown, but it showed just how well designed that script was. It was the right sequence of plays to keep that ball moving and find the end zone, while getting your offense established in its top gear right here early on.
Yeah, they want to take their time.
Now Boswell on to send this away.
You got too much time on your hands. Too much.
And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Winston looking to throw. He's got time here. He can run it. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. It's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
From the 38. Completes this one to Hill. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
I'm sure Coach, play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Throwing is Winston. This time
That's
they're going to
all
get
he's
there,
trying
and
to do.
they
He's not
drop
even
it.
trying to play down football.
And the
He
big
just wanna
play
scramble.
drives them backwards.
I've never seen a
Second
nigga
down
play
coming
like
up.
this. This gotta be a child, bro. There's no way.
Trying again, following the sack. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Motioning one of the tight ends. Now for the first time, they turn to the rookie from Texas. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
A 10-yard gain, but it's 4th down.
So some time.
The end of the first quarter with the score.
So here comes the kick team for what will be a very long attempt. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. He goes right corner pocket there, but does get it to go through from deep. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
When you talk to kickers about kicking field goals of this length, they will tell you, Kate, you got to keep it a little lower and you got to drive it. But you still got to be accurate. Basically, all the pieces got to come together like they just did to hit from that distance.
At their own 20-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Throwing here, Nix. He's trying to push the field. That's grabbed inside the 30. That's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers now lead by 10. Nico Collins with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Point after up and good from Boswell. And the Buccaneers drive their lead to 11.
Chargers 3. Chris Boswell set to kick off.
Now Boswell on to send this away. On the return, here's Jones. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return.
What's good? What's good?
At their own 24-yard line.
They're out and set. 1st and 10. Right up the gut. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Damn running back.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Back-to-back carries here.
Yeah, my game just glitched.
And he cuts it back right. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
Oh my God, I'm closing out. I'm closing out. I'm winning, bro. My fucking game just glitched. Literally. on stream.
He found
You
a
celebrate,
seam,
you're losing.
got through it,
You're
and
losing.
he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that
Right.
can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie,
difference makers.
this would be the
and what
last
a
one, child.
big-time
I'm
effort.
I can't.
That
These
one
Madden
right
players
down the
is lame
middle.
as fuck. Like, bitch, go
And the
live your
Chargers
life.
cut the lead
You're
down
not
to
good
4.
at the game. That's why you losing. You're not good. I'm just being real. I'm gonna be the guy that said.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
They're not good, bro.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. To throw, here's Nix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him.
Yeah, I'm sure that wasn't.
And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
I blitz too.
We've got enough data now
But
through
now
the
that I know
years
you
to
finna do that,
understand that an
okay, cool.
explosive play on offense more often than not leads to scoring. We also know if you can create a negative play defensively. In a tightly contested game like this, every play matters. And to get that negative play, put this offense on their heels, exactly what this defense needed.
Another try following the sack. Complete out to the right. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. The Chargers into a nickel
blitz
set,
again.
third
Hold on.
down.
He's running back on the low.
Here's Nix. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
That sure ended up being worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. Just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut my losses and avoid such a negative play.
And a surprising fourth down call does not yield a first. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs.
Those defenders, it might be a while before they get another chance like that again. What an incredible opportunity to hand their offense field position inside the red zone, while yet getting another shot of momentum themselves. Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect 100% complete.
I'm paused the game, bro.
Anywhere on the field, but in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Call that play to surprise the defense, try to get to the goal line. But a quick adjustment by the defense, well, it kept him in position to make the stop and ruin that play.
And for the Buccaneers, it's a nickel look, third down coming. Throwing from the gun. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. And the Buccaneers will gain possession up beyond their own 20 after a nice return.
A lot of defenders got some offense in their background, and it's been my life experience that they'll tell you about it. And right there, he put it on display. He brought in the pick and instantly became a runner, searching for the open field to add a little something to the return.
Ball came right back to me. That's why I be saying about these niggas, bro. I love my job, bro. I love streaming. Because y'all get a chance to see all these bitch-ass niggas that I play every day.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Every day.
They motion the slot man right. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
That is teaching tape for a linebacker. Read, react,
Nigga wanna try to do all this, but don't click on. That's why I ain't gonna lie. I hope some of these niggas don't buy Madden 26 or 20 NCAA.
Offense to the line for second down.
Bro, you just taking up space on the damn game.
Nix from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. George Pickens, the intended target. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Man in motion here.
We're just gonna do this right here.
On 3rd down, here's Nix.
Come on, bro, you gotta get out that.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Now he loses the ball.
I already knew he was blitzing.
And it's scooped up by the
What's
Chargers.
good? I knew he was blitzing.
Oh, man, what a big play. That is exactly how they were hoping it would go right up until the end.
Yeah, one of those rare plays where we could give a little hand to both sides. Executed perfectly offensively, beautiful yards after catch. But what about the effort to chase him down the field and surprise him and ultimately knock that ball free?
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. He finds Tigakonkwo for the grab. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage, he gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And this won't be Cox. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards of it into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Man in motion, out of the slot. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. He'll look to throw. Setting up the screen. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Now they'll try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chargers push their lead to 3. Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. Returning it from the 4. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this.
Yeah, I gotta turn off the stadium sound. That may be copyrighting my lives. On his damn Instagram. I'm just looking at Instagram. Man, that's a big ass fish. Jesus.
Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter.
I think that's a damn catfish. Yeah.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback.
That boy got a little bully out there. Funny.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's a give up the middle. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Aiden Hutchinson, energetic as always after making the stick. Just a couple on the pickup there, so back-to-back runs leave him with a 3rd and 8. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And now they're staring at 4th and long. He'll throw it. That's cut beyond the marker. And what a hit there. Ouch, she faced the press for moving the chains that time.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Down the sideline inside the 40. And he's going to be taken down at the 28. A gain of 27 yards there. And the Chargers will have a first.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
All set up now for 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun here. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
This one won't be reeled in, but they had that green light to take the shot, and they did. Looked like somebody on the defense jumped the snap. All right, here we go. 2nd down. A tight end in motion now. Running it after the penalty. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
This is the end of the third quarter.
Quarter of play with the score.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he'll pick up a little down to the 12-yard line. He'll get that yard back, but no more. It's 3rd and 10. Back to throw it. He's on the move. And he's tackled for a short gain.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there, no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
Kick the damn extra point and win the game. Joe, don't be letting that shit bother you, bro.
It's the 2-minute warning here in LA. Chargers holding on to a field goal lead. So on 4th down, they bring him out for his most important kick of this game. He's hit once already. This is a short one, inside of 30 yards. Tracking for it, and it's good! And now their lead will push out beyond the field goal.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost them a lead, but a touchdown still ties it, or likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Handoff headed right, Irving. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down.
They had the 1st down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Dump off caught by his back. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
That pass, it did put him in a position where he had to shake a defender. That's all you want. Give me a one-on-one. He is capable of doing it, but not against that dude. That defender could not be shook. He knocked him back across the line.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Throwing now. This one finds Irving. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Offense going for it here, 4th and 5. Now to throw. And they won't do it. So that falls in.
Yeah, that's it for me, bro. I'm telling y'all, I'm done with Madden, bro. I'm done. I can't.